One of them was still there. Should an emergency occur, instructions will be provided through public address system. Public safety personnel dispersed through the stadium may also provide instructions to fans. It is important for people to remain calm and follow through the instructions. If there is a total loss of power, please stay seated and school district staff will provide further directions. Under special circumstances for safety purposes, fans may be required to evacuate the stadium. Should this occur, please follow the directions provided through the public address system and leave in a calm, orderly fashion through the nearest gate. Should a weather event develop, information and warnings will be provided through the stadium public address system. After an event would cause you to leave the stadium, you would be readmitted to the stadium once it's safe. To report a public safety issue, please inform a CISD police officer or school official. Lastly, please remember, if you see something, say something.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's game. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players and students have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve excellence. We also ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, trainers, cheerleaders, dancers, and musicians have put forth. Cheer them on, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of their hard work. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. The game officials have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike any of those players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Enjoy the game.
Looking to make a difference in the lives of Conroe ISD students? Each day, CISD transports approximately 35,000 students from home to school and back again. CISD also transports thousands of more students to field trips, athletic events, and academic competitions. Become a bus driver today and make a positive impact in your community by being the first and last face a child sees each day. Apply today at conroeisd.net.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Buddy Moorhead Stadium on the beautiful campus of Conroe High School. Tonight's football game is between the Highlanders of Woodlands High School and your Conroe Tigers. Tonight, we would like to recognize the Woodlands High School 2021-22 varsity cheerleaders. They are Brooke Millett, Ava Bass, Addie Beaver, All-American cheerleader Lindsay.
Good evening from Moorhead Stadium on the Conroe High School campus, and welcome to tonight's live stream of 13-6A action between the Woodlands Highlanders and Conroe Tigers. I'm Jeremy McGrail, and I'll be taking you through tonight's game on the Conroe ISD Athletic live stream on YouTube. Thank you for joining us, and we should see an entertaining football game between two of the top three most productive offenses in the district here tonight. The Woodlands holds top position in 13-6A currently with 3 wins and no losses. The Highlanders are 6-2 overall. Conroe, on the other hand, is 2-1 in district and 4-4 overall. Both of these teams have Division I playoff spots nailed down at this moment. It's senior night here for Conroe tonight, and we are about a little over 18 minutes from kickoff as we stand currently. And we have some on-field announcements coming up, and we will return to you closer to kickoff here in a few minutes as the teams run out. We do the national anthem and get ready for action tonight. Again, we should have quite an entertaining game tonight given the firepower each of these teams possesses on offense. And again, we're thankful to have you with us tonight. It's a blustery night here at Moorhead Stadium with wind, and we'll see if that plays much of a factor given both of these teams like to air the ball out plenty. And we'll see if it calms down a little as the night moves on here. But again, very happy to have you with us. I'm Jeremy McGrail, and we hope you'll stick with us all night tonight as we bring you this 13-6A action. Only one more week to go, and we'll be talking playoff brackets.
All-American cheerleader, Paige Tetlow. Jenna Urban. Aaron Watson. Colleen Weiss. Mascot, Ollie Johnson. And mascot, Timmy Prather. And now we would like to recognize your Conroe High School 2021-22 varsity cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are coached by Lindsay Oldenburg, Courtney Campos, and Gabriella Lynn. Cheerleaders are sophomore Lily Taglioli, junior Kaylin Patronella, sophomore Haley Matei, senior All-American Amber Maraviglia, junior Haley Phillips, junior captain Allison Gray, junior Susie Diaz, senior captain All-American Leah Lawhorn. Congratulations, Leah, for being cheerleader of the week. Senior All-American Fabiana Duran. Senior All-American Alyssa Castrojohn. Senior All-American Emily Park. Senior Abigail Adams. Junior Cooper Cannon. Junior Sydney Hinsey. Sophomore Amelia Nicosa. And senior Timbo the Tiger. At this time, the two schools will meet at midfield for the Good Sportsmanship Gift League Exchange. Representing Conroe this evening will be Caitlin Galetka and Elaine Cisneros. And representing the Woodlands High School, Kelsey Price, Lizzie Prather, Parth Thacker, Sarah Olivas, Angela Pickert, Mackenzie Forsyth, Emma Donick, Jordan Moral, Emma Tetlow, Paige Tetlow, and Bella Postorino. At this, fans, if you would please rise with me at this moment as we take a second for a moment of reflection. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, the bands will now perform their school songs, starting with the Woodlands High School Band, followed by the legendary Conroe Tiger Band.
Hi, it's Donnie Buckaloo from Buckaloo Chevrolet, home of the Better Buy. Buckaloo Chevrolet is here to help you with all your transportation needs. Your experience can be touchless. You can do your paperwork at home instead of coming to our dealership. Plus, we'd be happy to deliver your vehicle to you. And remember, at Buckaloo Chevrolet, our prices are real. We only advertise rebates you qualify for. Visit us in Conroe or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. See you soon.
It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
What if everyone could heal like a pro? As the official healthcare provider for the Houston Texans, we use our experience to treat every patient with the same elite level of care. Studying the human body at its peak to better treat it when it's not. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
It's not enough to be the leader in robotic-assisted procedures if we're not by your side for every step of your recovery, guiding you back to what makes you, you. Because it's not enough to replace your knee if we're not getting you to the moments that can't be replaced. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
For over 40 years, Woodforest National Bank has proudly supported the youth and schools of this great community. Our bank has grown through the years, and Montgomery County is our home. With over 30 convenient branch locations right here in Montgomery County, we are your community bank. Next time you're in the area, stop by and say hi. But for now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Welcome back to Moorhead Stadium. We are just over 6 minutes away from kickoff right now. Thank you for joining us on this Conroe ISD live stream here tonight. We should have teams coming down the ramps and running through here shortly. And with that hype video entrance from Conroe High, we have two teams on the field now ready to run out, get our action started here in a little over 5 minutes from now. Woodlands Highlanders against Conroe Tigers in 13-6A action. Here tonight, the Woodlands again 3-0 in district, Conroe 2-1, both teams in great playoff position, both going into the Division I bracket as the two largest schools in the district. So that is set, provided they both finish the deal. Get into the playoffs, which they will. In the Woodlands case, they've got a spot clinched. In Conroe, they've got several avenues to getting in. And as of this moment, the Woodlands would play Spring in the by-district round, and Conroe would face Westfield in that first round game. Of course, order can always flip a little bit with another week to go before we get into playoff mode. And tonight, we take care of business as Conroe runs out. It's senior night here for the Tigers. And again, we have two high-powered offenses on display here tonight, so we could have a lot of points in this one with a lot of balls being passed. We do have kind of a blustery evening here tonight at Moorhead, so it'll be interesting to see how that factor affects both of these offenses here tonight that like to sling it around a little bit. Again, thank you for joining us. I'm Jeremy McRail. Moments away from kickoff here as the Woodlands runs out on their side. We'll line up here for the national anthems and come to you with the kickoff here in just over 3 minutes.
Please rise and face center of the field for presentation of our national colors by the Conroe High School Army Junior ROTC Battalion Color Guard and the national anthem played by the legendary Conroe Tiger Band. Color Guard consists of left guard, Cadet Private Danielle Dollins, Texas flag, Cadet Corporal Presha Candle, American flag, Cadet Corporal Nolan Yassa, and right guard, Cadet Corporal Caden Langlois. ROTC is commanded by Cadet Corporal Nolan Yassa. And with that beautiful rendition of our national anthem, we are ready to play football here tonight. The officials are coming out to midfield. The captains are getting ready on both sidelines to come out so we can see who will start with the ball here tonight. And again, on display tonight in this game, we have Mabry Matoyer, sophomore quarterback for the Woodlands, and Clayton Garlock, a junior at Conroe. These are the two statistical leaders in passing in the district.
So that would seem to kind of put into the equation that we're going to have a few points here tonight. We'll see how it goes. It is a blustery evening here at Moorhead with the wind. We'll see what effect that may have on both teams here tonight. Starting to feel more like football. This is the last week in October, if you can believe that, and we'll be into November next week, and obviously just a couple of weeks away from being in the bi-district round of the playoffs. Watch who's going to get the ball here first. Had the pleasure of watching each of these teams several times on the season. I believe it's my 5th time seeing both, 4th or 5th time. Very familiar with what both teams have. Again, I am expecting points here tonight. As the coin flip takes place here.
He called tails and it's tails. He's won the toss. What would you like to do? Would you like to defer? Would you like the ball? Which way would you like to kick? All right, Joe, hang tight for a second.
Woodlands has won the toss and deferred to Conroe.
They have deferred to the second half. Conroe will receive.
Conroe will have the ball first here tonight. The Woodlands will get it to start the second half.
Captains this evening for the Highlanders, number 3, Evan Dubin.
Again, we thank you for joining us tonight on this YouTube live stream, Conroe ISD Athletics. I'm Jeremy McGrail, joined by my tag team partner, my 11-year-old son Matthew, here tonight, helping me with the spotting. Loving having him here with me tonight to help me get these numbers. Conroe in their all-black uniforms, gold numbers. The Woodlands wearing their all-white Stormtrooper uniforms here. Again, as the Conroe kick receiving team makes their way back. Got 3 men back deep.
Teeing it up for the Highlanders this evening, number 80, Nick
And as he's done all year, number 80, Nick Sims, going to get us started here for the Woodlands, handles all the kicking duties. PA announcer with a big intro there for the stadium, getting everybody fired up. Sims is ready. Put his foot through that one, higher kick. It's going to be returnable though. Here towards us on the near sideline, finds room around the edge. It's number 2 for Conroe, Trishawn Kendall, a senior.
Number 2, Trishawn Kendall. Knocking him out of bounds, number 80, Nick Sims, the kicker. Conroe will have first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Garlock in the Conroe Tiger offense will set up shop here at the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Nice field position to work with here. Woodlands going to show 3 down as they traditionally do. 4 receivers, trips up top, bunch formation. Swing pass to the running back, makes a nice catch. Kind of had to reel it in with one hand there initially, but the Woodlands defense is all over it. They're going to stop that for a 2 or 3 yard loss. It's Kendall, the same man who opened the action on the kick return, receiving that out of the backfield. Again, Conroe looking to throw behind that bunch. Trips receiver set on the first play. Bring up 2nd and 13. Going to stay in the 4 receiver formation. Again, 3 receivers up to the top, single man down to the near side. The motion across the formation, handoff on a sweep. That's number 5, Kylie Payne on the carry, senior. Seen him heavily involved in the Tiger offense this year when I've seen them play. Again, both of these offenses are going to look pretty similar. No huddle, shotgun. Looking to go fast when they can. Attack downfield, of course. And danger man for Conroe, number 3, Lewis Williams. Dynamic junior. Will be a first-team all-district selection for sure. 2x2, 4 receiver shotgun set. Garlock has a man curl route. He's still going, nice move after the catch there. He's going to work hard for extra yards. Get just across midfield. It's number 7 on the reception, Jace Williams, a senior. Good job sitting down in the pocket over the middle of the field, moving the chains for the Tigers. Again, earlier in the season, the first 2 games I did for the Woodlands, actually, they were tested heavily by 2 passing teams that were able to put some points on the board. So, be interested to see what adjustments the Woodlands has made since then here tonight, because they haven't really seen a pass-heavy team. since. Here's Garlock going to keep up the middle, little zone read.
Garlock with the quarterback keeper.
Picks up a few yards.
Into him first, number 7, Martrell Harris.
The Woodlands definitely been more stout against the run on the season so far. Yeah, nice opportunity for them to show here tonight. Progress they've made, 5 wide for Conroe here. The motion into the backfield, it's Payne. Gonna do a loop motion out. They're gonna throw a jailbreak screen under to Williams. Williams makes a move. He's into the open field. He could take this, see if he can get up the sideline. He will be knocked out of bounds. Great catch and run there. Lewis Williams, the man we were just talking about, been the danger man all year for the Tigers. Now on the tackle for Woodlands was Brady Carlin, a junior, making a big hit there along the sideline to get Williams out before he could score. Could be a big play here. 3 wide with an H-back for Conroe. Pressure. Garlock gonna have to keep up the middle, get what he can. Smart play, falls forward for a couple of yards. Right at the 10-yard line. On the clock here in the first quarter, 9 minutes, 8 seconds and counting. First drive of the ball game. Conroe moving down the field. 4 receivers, motion into the backfield here, sweep, reverse, flea flicker. You look for Payne in the end zone, can't quite make the connections. Running that play to the tight side of the field. Not a lot of real estate to work with right there. Ball incomplete and bring up a 3rd and 7. Razzle dazzle from Conroe there. Reverse flea flicker. 4 receivers in the game. That's Williams in the slot to the top side. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. Key play early on in this one here. As well as Conroe has moved the ball on this drive, they'll want to finish in the end zone, of course. Nicely thrown ball, but they just can't make the connection there. Looked like Williams, the intended man there in the corner. With that, the field goal team will come out for Conroe. They're going to have to settle for a 3-point attempt here. Senior Worcester Cruz on to attempt this kick. 27-yard field goal. Snap down, kick up, and good. So it'll be the Conroe Tigers that draw first here tonight. 3-0 Conroe on the scoreboard, 8:44 in the first quarter.
Conroe 3, Woodlands 0.
And the Conroe High kick team back out. Again, Cruz going to put the ball down and kick it off. It'll be for the Woodlands' first possession of the night. Woodlands just single man back on the return. Cruz holding the ball close. Almost like he wants to punt here. Be a rugby style bounce off the ground trying to catch the Woodlands off guard, but good job of falling on the football there, protecting the possession. Conroe showing some intent to be aggressive early in this game. I think from doing film study during the week, they'll know that this game's going to have points in it and need to look for any opportunity they can to make some plays. Try to do so there. And the Highlander offense on the field now. Mabry Matoyer, sophomore quarterback. Jabari Reed. Looked like Parker McGill there with him in the backfield. Potentially. We'll see if he splits out. Officials have a quick discussion here. And looks like we're just about ready to resume action here.
During the drop kick, the ball did not hit the ground first, it hit the foot. Therefore, that's an illegal kick, which is an illegal procedure against the kicking team.
And they're going to call illegal procedure against Conroe there for the fact that the ball hit the kicker's foot before it hit the ground, so they're calling that illegal procedure. I wouldn't think these officials have seen too many kick attempts like that, so they had to kind of have a meeting of the minds there. It's the first style, that kind of kick I've seen all year. Split back shotgun, going to be handed off. Ball is loose though. Botched on the handoff. It's going to be picked up by Conroe. Can they run this back? They will. That's going to be a touchdown. Conroe Tigers on that recovery. Botched handoff there on the sweep, and Conroe Tigers there to pounce. Touchdown, and that's going to take the score 9-0 Conroe. Stunning start to the football game. 8:28 on the clock in the first quarter after that. And Cruz on for the PAT here to try and take it to 10 points. And that'll be up and good. Conroe Tigers off to a fast start here, up 10-0 over the Woodlands so far tonight. Again, senior night here for the Tigers. Couldn't have asked for a better start from their perspective, of course. And again, the Woodlands fumbling on their first offensive play of the night, trying to run a sweep play to Reed there. Just kind of botched it on the mesh and then picked up and run back there. That's number 43 for Conroe, who scooped and scored there. It's Braylon Thomas, a junior. Great play by him. And with that, we're right back to where we started a moment ago, which is where Conroe is going to come out and kick. Woodlands will put the kick receiving team back out. See if Conroe tries the same style of kick they did a minute ago, where they did kind of a rugby style onside attempt that ended up actually getting an illegal procedure call. That was interesting. And Cruz again holding the ball like he wants to do that rugby style kick again. That time it hits the ground. He's going to toe poke that one. Will go out of bounds though, so it'll be another flag that'll come in here. Help the Woodlands out. Interesting tactic here early in the game from the kicking perspective.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. At 5 yards will be added to the end in the run.
And Matoyer in the Highlander offense back out. Split back shotgun, 3 receivers. Trying the same play they wanted to start with a minute ago. McGill attempting to carry on the sweep, picks up a yard or so.
Coming up, make this stop for the Tigers, number 20, Maddox Rodell.
Again, looked like the exact same play that the Woodlands wanted to start with on their first possession.
Highlanders at the 35-yard line.
That resulted in the fumble. We have 4 receivers now for the Highlanders, 3 receivers up top, 1 down here to the near side. Toyer stepping up in the pocket, finds an open man over the middle, in lots of space. He'll take it up the sideline, showing nice acceleration, running away from Conroe defenders. Number 10, Tobin Miller, all the way down the sideline, inside the Conroe 10-yard line. Just what the Woodlands needed as a response after that unexpected start to the game from their perspective, being 10 down very quickly. Nice initial move there from Miller to get in the open field. Yeah, and I've talked about this all year when it comes to the Woodlands skill players, all very good with the ball in their hands. Tough runners, nowhere to find space.
Tonight's game day sponsor is Gullo Auto Group. Gullo Ford, Mazda, and Toyota are proud to be tonight's game day sponsors. Gullo Mazda, Toyota, and Ford have been treating customers like family since 1970. So when you're ready for a new or used vehicle, go with the name you know. Gullo, Toyota, Ford, and Mazda. Shop GulloAuto.com.
After a brief timeout on the field, we're back. Toyer getting instructions from the sideline here. Wind appears to be calming down a little bit based on the flags here next to me up here in the booth. Reed gonna cut into the end zone, touchdown Woodlands. Very nice quick cut by Reed, something he's very good at, making that initial cut and just getting straight up the field, not messing around. With that touchdown by Reed, the score is now Conroe 10, the Woodlands 6, pending the point after try here from Sims. Nick Sims, a senior. Been very busy this year with the success the Woodlands has had on offense. Kicks that one up and through. The score is now Conroe 10, the Woodlands 7, with 7:39 remaining in the first. And as we talked about a little pregame, we expected points tonight, and so far we're getting them. Sims putting the ball down on the tee here to send the ball back. And again, both the Woodlands and Conroe locked in as Division I representatives in the district as of right now. The playoffs started today. The Woodlands would play Spring High School and Conroe would play Westfield. Deep, this one also returnable. Kendall on the return. Had success with his first return of the night. The Woodlands stops him short of the 30-yard line that time. And Conroe High put together a nice drive on their first offensive possession of the game. Fell just short of the end zone and had to kick a field goal. Five receivers here, empty backfield. 3 to the top. 2 receivers down here to the near side. Garlock, a step. Throw over the middle. And it's Williams again. Ball comes out though late. That's Martrell Harris who falls on it. And that will be Woodland's ball. And the signal confirmed on the field.
Number 7, Martrell Harris.
And the action coming here tonight almost quicker than what we can keep up with so far. Just a couple of, both teams even now in the turnover department. Got 3 receivers here for the Woodlands, split back. Reed on the sweep, going to the top side, see if he can get in any space. Good job by the Conroe defense, getting him down before he could turn the corner there. He will pick up a few yards. We're at 7-10 and counting in the first quarter. Conroe leading 10-7. Woodlands, of course, back in possession here after a quick one-play turnover from the Conroe Tiger offense. 4 receivers, trips to the near side here. Quick throw into the middle. Going to be a first down catch, and that's Tobin Miller once again made the big play on the last scoring drive to help set up the Jabari Reed touchdown that followed. Involved here again over the middle. A nice sure-handed catch, and again moving up the field after the catch. Again, back into a 3-receiver set for the Woodlands. Slot H-back to the top side as well. Quick flare out up top. To be close to another first down. Miller again, 3rd reception on the night already. Busy man here tonight so far. And one thing I like about this Woodlands offense is they can keep the same personnel in the game but show different looks in terms of whether they split people all the way out as receivers or bring extra people into the backfield. They all have the versatility to help. Here's Reed motioning into the backfield now. Gonna go sweep, gonna put his foot in the ground, get up the field. That will be a first down. It was second and short a second ago. Inside the 30 of Conroe on that carry. So we're at 5:45 and counting here in the first quarter now. Woodlands trying to reassert themselves on the scoreboard here. Take the lead if they can. Up the middle to Reed. Again, gets into space, makes a really quick jump cut in the second jump cut. Wow, first down carry. That was a really nice run by Reed. Showing that quickness that we've come to expect from him all year.
On the carry, brought down by number 20, Maddox Rodell. First and 10 for the Highlanders from the 15-yard line.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Reed is not a fun player to deal with in practice for his scout defenders. It's Matoyer. Finds man underneath, minimal gain though.
Number 2, Parker McGill.
It's Parker McGill on the reception, number 2 senior.
Making the stop for the Tigers, number 22, Roman Hamilton.
Another one of the very good utility skill players that the Woodlands can line up all over the formation. Trust with catches whenever they need them. 3 receiver set now for the Woodlands. Tight slot here. Gonna fake, nearly picked off, and that could have been a pick 6. That was number 4, Gabriel Harris, a senior. Read the screenplay perfectly to the receiver, jumped the route, almost jumped it too well. Basically over-jumped the route. Couldn't come up with the interception. Read what he saw perfectly though. 4:30 on the clock, 3rd and 8 now for the Woodlands. There is movement along the line, and the flag does come in. Looked like there was contact made by the Conroe High defense. This could be offsides here, encroachment. Wait to see that confirmed. And they will move it 5 yards forward. That'll help the Woodlands out, of course. Bring up 3rd and 3 now. Much more manageable situation. Although 3rd and 8's not too big of a deal for this offense either. 3 is preferable. Split back shotgun here for Matoyer. Will handoff. Sweep to Reed. Makes first man miss. Spin move. Can't make the second miss though. He's going to lose yards. Can't find the outside lane there. And Conroe showing some decent speed there to, more than decent speed, good speed there to stop him. And Sims will be on for a field goal attempt now for the Woodlands. In an attempt to tie the game, it'll be a 29-yard field goal. The holders set at the 19-yard line, plus 10, 29. Kick is up, and it's good. And that'll tie the score, 10 apiece, 3:51 left in the first quarter here tonight between Conroe and the Woodlands.
That ties our score. Conroe 10, the Woodlands 10. Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buffalo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands.
It's a good time to remind you, if you,
Houston Methodist, the Woodlands.
all of you who are watching tonight on the YouTube live stream, please like, subscribe, and follow all of our channels and videos, not only on YouTube, but also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Conroe ISD Athletics, Conroe ISD Sports. All those likes, follows, help increase the exposure of our channel, help more people find the Conroe ISD social media and see what our student athletes are doing here in the district. Increase exposure for all the hard work that goes into what you see on Thursday and Friday nights throughout the year. Again, it's hard to believe, as quickly as it seems like we started, that we've only got one regular season game left after this one here tonight. The 9th game of the year already, November, coming up quickly after this Halloween weekend. Kendall been very busy on kick returns tonight, his third. Woodlands targeting that side with their kicks. Kendall had a really nice return, his first one, but the last two, the Woodlands has contained him well. Ball will be marked at the 28-yard line, so Conroe starting on their own 28 here. Tie score. Again, they fumbled after a catch by Lewis Williams on their last possession. Just one play. 5 wide here. Kendall's going to motion across the formation. Garlock going to fake underneath, but he's going to be stacked up by the Woodlands defenders, and that's John Podolsky. Looks like the first man to the spot. Along with Riley Payne, it looks like he was also on hand. And that's the recipe for the Woodlands tonight, getting that front three pressure, just making life difficult for this Conroe offensive line and for Garlock. 4 receivers here for Conroe. Trips to the near side. Handoff up the middle. Again, going to be stopped for just a couple of yard gain. Bring up a 3rd and long here. Bring up about a 3rd and 14, 3rd and 13 rather. Nice job by the Woodlands defense so far on this possession for Conroe. 2 good plays to start here, but they've got to get them off the field. Empty backfield. Got a bunch trips set up to the top side of the formation. 2 receivers down to the near side. Again, pressure from the Woodlands. Garlock going to roll out, find a man. Can't quite get loose though. It was a nice sure tackle. That was Harrison DePasquale on the tackle for the Woodlands, number 9. Prevented Jace Williams from being able to turn for the first down. And stop him, looks like right at, exactly 2 yards short of the first down. Really nice play by DePasquale, making sure he's on hand there. Cruz going to come out for the punt. Conroe, like Sims, on the other side of the ball for the Woodlands. Cruz handles all the kicking duties for Conroe High. Good snap. A little half roll kick. It's going to roll out of bounds there. Woodlands will have nice positive field position to start this drive. The deep man for the Woodlands there was Cooper Stark, a junior. Another chance for the Woodlands offense here to claim the lead here tonight. Again, Conroe jumped out quickly, 10-0. 10 unanswered points for the Highlanders so far. And look for more. Jacoby Mitchell, rather, number 24 junior running back, checks in now at running back for the Woodlands. Again, a little bit of attempt at a jailbreak screen there. Looked like Ben Ferguson, the intended man. Can't make the connection though. This will be a 4-receiver set for the Woodlands. Trips to the top side of the formation. Quick throw out, Matoyer. Looks like Jason Williams Jr. on the catch. Going to be close to a first down. They may need to measure. Nope, they're going to go ahead and move the sticks. First down, 1 minute, 37 seconds and counting remaining in the first quarter here tonight at Moorhead Stadium. It was quite blustery in the lead up to kickoff, but now the wind appears to be dying down a little bit. As the evening wears on, run up the middle. They gain a couple of yards just on determination there. It's Mitchell on the carry. Involved here early tonight. Going to give Reed a breather. Woodlands wanted to move quick. 2x2 shotgun, 4 receivers. He's going to check with the sideline now. Nicely caught there. It was Ben Ferguson on the reception. Inside the 20 of Conroe. Not sure that's exactly what the Woodlands had drawn up in terms of the routes. Ferguson and another one of his teammates were in close proximity there, maybe a little bit too close. But nevertheless, good job of adjusting to the ball by Ferguson, making a nice catch. Three receivers now for the Woodlands. Handoff, fake it, and Matoyer's going to keep it now. Around the right side, drops his shoulder, makes a man miss. He's going to get into the end zone. Had to make a tough finish to that run. Touchdown Woodlands. That'll make the score 16-10. After that nice tough run by Matoyer, just 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll bring on Sims for the PAT here. It's a nice fake by Matoyer on that. Zone read style play there, Sims.
Extra point is good.
Kick is good, so that'll make the score of the Woodlands 17, Conroe 10. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Sims out to send the ball away here. High kick will be returnable. Again, Kendall. Stacked up inside his own 20. Good job of coverage by the Woodlands. Executing as I'm sure they planned coming into the game by kicking to that far side. Filling the middle gaps of the field so nobody can find a lane.
Conroe ISD would like to thank the press box sponsors for the 2021 season. Buca de Beppo in the Portofino Shopping Center, Buffalo Wild Wings in the Portofino Shopping Center, Chick-fil-A College Park, Chili's Lake Woodlands, Chewy's, Culver's in Conroe, H-E-B Market in Harper's Trace, McKenzie's Barbecue in Conroe, Raising Cane's of Conroe, the Woodlands in Rayford, Red Robin, Russo's New York Pizzerias, Spring Creek Barbecue, Texas Roadhouse in Conroe.
teams have switched ends of the field after the first quarter. Again, the Woodlands leading 17-10 over Conroe. In Garlock in the Conroe High offense back out. Empty backfield for Garlock, 5 receivers. Motion across the formation here. Throw out to the man motioning across, that's Payne. Gonna be close to first down yardage. He's got it. He's past the first down, actually. Easily past the 30. Good positive play to start the drive for the Tigers. And again, I'm sure in their preparation for this game, they know they're in for a game with points tonight, so they'll be aggressive. Garlock going to fake that and run this time up the middle. Going to take a shot, though. Going to gain 4 or 5 yards. Again, positive gain.
Picks up 6 yards for the Tigers, and that'll bring up second
and 4 after that 6-yard carry. Looks like 5-yard carry, rather. 2nd and 5. Three receivers set now for Conroe. Extra man to the line, Payne motioning in, show and run, but they're going to play action. Deep down the middle, wide open. Ball comes out again, nice strip. That's Martrell Harris on the strip. Woodlands is going to recover this, try and run it back. Going to be tackled. But again, phenomenal defensive play. After what was a big play for Conroe. Got exactly what they wanted there. Second time tonight that Conroe's made a reception for a first down but been separated for the football. It's on the catch there, Nick Medina, sophomore. And the Woodlands offense moving quickly here, 4 receivers. McGill on the catch. He gained about 5.
Petier's pass complete to number 2, Parker McGill. Coming up making the stop, number 12, Brock Ireland for the Tigers.
Four receivers now, 3 to the near side, single man up top. Run up the middle, Reed looking for room. Gonna fight for the first down.
Handoff goes to number 1, Jabari Reed.
Really good tough finish to that run by Reed.
Jones for the Tigers. Reed picks up enough yardage for a
Move the chains. The Woodlands on their own 39-yard line. 10 minutes and 1 second remaining in the second quarter. Woodland's going to see if they can take advantage of that turnover and add to their lead here. Up 17-10 over the Tigers. It's 17 unanswered points by the Woodlands. That's where you're going to keep. QB draw. Let's pick up a few.
Number 11, Mabry. Medier with the carry.
About a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6.
Brought down by Moose, the Tigers. That'll bring up second down.
Will be 2nd and 7 on the scoreboard. 4 receivers for the Woodlands, 2 to each side, 2 by 2. Shotgun formation. There's Tobin Miller making yet another catch here tonight. He's got 4 or 5 receptions already. He's going to move the chains for another first down. And Miller made a big play that set up the Woodlands' first touchdown of the night. Three receivers here for the Woodlands, split backfield. Reed on the sweep. Up top, Woodlands going to do a good job stacking him up, though, no gain.
Jabari Reed takes the handoff. He's brought down by number 22, Roman Hamilton of the Tigers.
Conroe seems reasonably well prepared for those sweep plays. for the most part, doing a good job of rallying to the football, preventing Reed from being able to turn the corner. He has gotten loose a couple of times, but for the most part, Tiger defense doing their job on that kind of action. 4 receivers now. Toyer going to be flushed. Had Miller over there. Couldn't quite bring the catch in. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. The Woodlands, of course, in Conroe territory. 8:42 on the clock. Toyer flushed from the pocket there. Did a good job of finding the open man. Miller couldn't quite bring it in to finish that connection. 4 receivers now for the Woodlands. Got 3 here to the near side, a single receiver up top. Throw out to Reed in the flat. He's got room to turn up here and get the first down. It's going to be close, and he'll have it. Chains do move. Picked up the first down with a yard to spare there.
1st and 10 for the Highlanders at the 35-yard line.
Had plenty of space to catch and turn that one up. Get the yardage he needed. And the Woodlands will show 3 receivers, this time twins up top. The tight slot. This is Williams. Reed on the power play, going to spin off the first man. Make another impressive run. Be about a 9-yard gain. As we move under the 8-minute mark in the second quarter here tonight.
Coming up, making the stop, number 20, Maddox Rodell, and number 12, Brock Ireland.
Yep, the Woodlands 4 receivers now, 2x2 gun. Toyer looking for the corner, gonna put a little bit too much on the throw. Had Williams break open there, but again, just a little bit too much on the throw.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Again, looking at the flags, the wind has died down considerably from what it was pregame. Flags were whipping quite strongly when the teams were warming up, when the sun was still up, but since the sun has gone down, that's really died down. 3 receivers now, 2 to the top. He's going to throw that way. First down.
Pass complete to Parker McGill.
Parker McGill on the reception, number 2. He's a senior for the Highlanders. Been doing a good, steady job all year in that slot receiver position. He's one of many reliable players that Matoyer has at his disposal. Again, showing their versatility, shifting McGill into the backfield now, showing split backs, 3 receivers. Good tough run up the middle. It's Jacoby Mitchell checking into the game, junior running back for the Highlanders. Gonna plow his way forward, about 8 yards on that pickup, 7 or 8 yards.
Handoff goes to number 24, Jacoby Mitchell. Bring up second down.
Woodlands leaning on Conroe a little bit on this drive, using some of those power runs, trying to wear them out, or give their defense a little bit of a breather. Early on in this game, the action was coming quite thick and fast with the combination of turnovers and big plays. There's 4 receivers on that set, going to throw up to the single man up top. Complete. Move the ball inside the 10.
Pass complete to number 17,
Now there's 6 minutes to go until half.
Bring up first and goal for the Highlanders. And on the stop, number 4, Gabriel.
Their offense looked to the sideline for the play. Got 3 receivers set, split backfield. Quick throw into the slot again, Williams. The intended receiver, Matoyer not able to make that connection. proper fall evening here tonight. Be beautiful weather to play in. 4 receivers now. Got trips to the near side here. Matoyer's going to run speed option up to the top side. QB sweep. Does he get in? Touchdown. That's his second rushing touchdown of the evening for the Highlanders. The score is now the Woodlands 23, Conroe 10. 5:34 on the clock in the second quarter. Again, nice tough run by Matoyer's. QB sweep the whole way. Falls backwards to get over the goal line there. Has the power and the length to go across, break the plane. Sims on for the PAT. Be up and good. And with that, the score will be the Woodlands 24, Conroe 10.
Extra point is good. That brings our score Conroe 10, the Woodlands 24. Conroe ISD would like to thank our founding partners for their support. Richmond Realty Group, Consolidated Communications, Lone Star College, St. Luke's Health, the Woodlands Sports Medicine Center, and Sam Houston State University.
And after that latest score, again, the Woodlands has now scored 24 unanswered points in this football game. Sims signaling to his troops here. Send the ball deep, maybe. And high kick to the right, fielded by Kendall. Woodlands had that one covered, but he's going to get around the edge there, but not a lot of room to work with. Still going to be positive starting field position for the Woodlands defense. Conroe pinned back inside their own 30 in 5 minutes, 26 seconds remaining until half.
The Tigers will take over first and 10.
Tiger offense, of course, badly needing to put some more points on the board and keep themselves in this football game. Don't let this game get away from them. Down 2 possessions now. Garlock going to quickly get the troops lined up here. 4 receivers. Going to be a tight formation. Motion Payne into the backfield. Going to fake the sweep. Garlock's going to keep it. Show a nice burst to get out of the backfield there. And as the half is worn on, the Woodlands has done a better job generating pressure with the defensive line, making life more difficult for Garlock.
That's going to bring up second down.
Garlock able to escape there and pick up a positive play. 5-yard gain. It's empty backfield now for the Tigers, 5 receivers. And Garlock rolling, completing a pass over the middle. Secured. For first down, that's Lewis Williams.
Pass complete to number 3, Lewis Williams, the third. Picks up enough yardage for a Tiger.
He's the man Conroe needs to look for here to keep themselves in this football game, among others. Ball out close to midfield here now. Again, 4 receivers. Garlock in a quick throw. Nice move. The ball come out again. It appears to have done so.
Fumble on the play recovered by the Highlanders.
And that's going to be the 3rd fumble recovery of the half for the Highlander defense on what would have been a first down gain by the Conroe offense. Again, they've all happened on pass catches here tonight. I haven't seen that happen all year. At least not in this volume. Again, Conroe moving the ball, but yeah, being undone by ball security issues there after catches. As such, the Woodlands offense is going to happily oblige 4 receivers. Ferguson on the catch, jailbreak screen action. Not much room to run there up the middle of the field. Going to pick up a few yards there. We have 4:09 and counting here until half. Again, Conroe High, they've positioned themselves well, securing 2 district wins already. So regardless of what happens here tonight, they're still well positioned to make the playoffs. Miller on the catch. I believe his 6th reception of the half.
Coming up making a stop, number 12, Brock Ireland.
Can bring up a 3rd and short, about a 3rd and 2 for the Woodlands. Come up to the 3.5-minute mark. Again, as we mentioned earlier, these are the 2 Division I representatives in this district. Quick throw out, Montoya Williams. Ball's going to pop out though. I'm going to say incomplete, never had it secured. Bring up a 4th down and short though. See if the Woodlands will do a quick kick here. They sometimes leave Montoya in to do just that. That's what they elect to do here and not take any unnecessary chances. The Woodlands does get the ball back to start the second half. They won the opening toss and deferred. Conroe received the opening kick and ended up getting a field goal out of that after a nice drive. Montoya is in the quick kick formation. That's exactly what he does. Nice high kick. See if it stays in bounds long enough for the Woodlands to get it down. Oh, it's going to take a bounce toward the end zone, so they can't quite get there, or do they? Nope, they're going to say touchback. Nice effort, though. Tried to make the spectacular down there. Ball just hopped a little bit too quickly on that initial bounce. So the score will remain 24-10 Highlander advantage. 3:04 left in the half. Again, Conroe High defense there making a nice stop, giving their offense another chance here to end the half on a positive note. Try and get back to a 1-score game if they can. 4 receivers. Play action. Garlock again looking over the middle of the field, has Williams once again. Throws a dart. Williams going to move that out to the 40.
He picks up enough yardage for a dragger.
Again, Conroe's moved the ball here tonight. It's been the turnovers on those 3 catches tonight that have really hurt them. And keep the ball secured, they might be able to get some points here tonight. Garlock looking deep. Had Williams in his sights, was open but couldn't make the connection. Singled up on the safety as Harrison Di Pasquale on the coverage. Garlock put everything he had into that throw. Nearly had it. So these are the plays they need to make whenever the opportunity presents itself. 4 receivers here for Conroe. 3 up top, trips topside. And a single man down here to the near side. Whistle will be blown on the field. Like timeout Conroe.
Timeout Conroe. Second timeout of the half.
Offense wanted the snap, but the sideline didn't.
Please support these fine local food establishments that support our press box. Spring Creek Barbecue, Texas Roadhouse in Conroe, Vernon's Country Catfish in Conroe, and Wings and More in Conroe. And again, a special thanks to Vernon's Country Catfish for sponsoring the press box this evening.
We have empty backfield here for Conroe as we get action resumed here. 2:35 on the clock until half. Conroe trailing by 14. Garlock going to try and keep it there, but stacked up by a trio of Highlander defenders. No gain. Bring up a 3rd and 10.
Garlock with a quarterback keeper, brought down by number 91, Steele Herndon. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Tigers.
It's Bradley Warren for the Woodlands, one of the 3 involved there, as he's been all year, just wreaking havoc on opposing offenses. Nice catch on the top side there. Nice speed to turn the corner.
Complete to number 2,
Treshawn Kendall going to be right at the first down stick. Going to move the chains.
Yardage for a Tiger. First down.
Keeping Conroe alive on this drive. Again, crucial drive for them, given that the Tigers do have to kick off after half. Split back shotgun. Going to be 3 receivers here for Conroe. High snap. See if Garlock can get back on that. He does, but at a cost of a lot of yardage. He'll lose nearly 15 yards as a result. With time running down here before half. Obviously not what they were looking for at all there. 4 receivers, trips to the near side here. 3-by-1 shotgun. Garlock gonna fake it. Try and keep up the middle, no gain. Bring up 3rd and 25.
Garlock with the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 98, Bradley Warren.
Down in distance like this, you expect to see something like a jailbreak screen type of play. Generally safe to execute and can potentially break. If you hit a couple of blocks, we'll see what they do. Like going to be a 5 receiver set. Garlock walking towards the sideline. Could be another timeout on the field. Got 39 seconds remaining in the half.
That's their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And again, 3rd and 25 here for the Conroe Tiger offense. 5 receivers. They got quad 4 receivers to the near side. Heavy pressure on Garlock. He's going to try and escape and run. He finds some space. Good job by him. Gets up to midfield. Going to bring up a 4th and 10 though. But really a good job by Garlock. Not trying to do too much there. Just get what's presented. Again, heavy pressure by the 3 down linemen for the Woodlands. 20 seconds and counting until half. See if Conroe's going to run the clock down here and try a Hail Mary type play. Could be what they have in mind here. Woodlands has 3 timeouts left, none for Conroe, 5. And we're just going to go right to halftime. No attempt at a Hail Mary to the end zone there. A little surprising. They had time to run a play. But with that, the Woodlands leading 24-10. We will see you for the second half.
School is proud to present the award-winning Woodlands High School Marching Band and High Steppers. Tonight, the band will be performing a portion of their contest show, Life is a Cabaret, brought to you by our title sponsor, Raymond Gorell Wealth Management. The band is under the field direction of head drum major Alexis DeBodry, assistant drum majors Ali Flynn, Carl Schroeder, Caitlin Maresca, and Jess Smith. Percussion captains Jeffrey Curtin, Will Hansen, Ann McCoy, J.P. Ruiz, Bart Thacker, and Cole Winter. Guard captains Ella McFarland, Ashlyn Kennedy, and Peyton Gwynn. This year's band president is Dylan Cruz, and the vice presidents are Jack Clark and Alex Vasquez. Historians are Abby Brandt, Allie Flynn, and Gabby Nunez. Band secretaries are Angela Picker, Megan Bucky, Rebecca Bush, Emma Carter, Hope Howard, Emma Olson, Nico Razzo, and Devin Salsisha. Guard lieutenants are Sarah Levis, Grace Phelps, and Alina Torres. Guard squad leaders are Allie Doherty, Mary Eaton, Lindsay Tila. The guard social officer is Abby Warrington. The guard new and late arrival is Holland Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Woodlands High School Marching Band. routine to baby elephant walk and the Peter Gunn theme. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021-2022 Woodlands High School High Steppers. Proud to support Highlander football. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodlands High School Marching Band and High Steppers. The Woodlands would like to wish the Conroe Tiger Band great success at the UIL Area Marching Competition Trials.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Introducing the pride of Conroe, the Conroe High School Golden Girls. Under the direction of Victoria Woods and Hillary Britton, the Golden Girls would like to thank their top Tiger sponsors, A-Line Logistics, Arc Generators and Electrical Services, SPI Hydraulic Lift, and the Woods family for their support. Social committee members are Taylor Gagliardini and Michael Gagliardini, Joanna Gallaga and Liz Gallaga, Mackenzie Johnson and Lindsay Auburn, Mackenzie Walls and Keith Walls. Military officers are Savannah Boudreau and Blaine Piles, Lieutenant, Maddie Moore and Sheila Moore, Lieutenant Colonel, Mary Kohler and Kyle Kohler, First Lieutenant Colonel, and Marin West and Clay West, Colonel. Teacher of the Week, Miss Eisterhold. Spirit Girl of the Week is Kayla Stockman and Chad Frederick. Golden Girl of the Week is Ariel Hamilton and Kiana Williams. Officer of the Week is Marin West and Clay West. Tonight, the Golden Girls will be performing a Latin-inspired routine with their parents to Fireball. The Golden Girls would like to thank them for their continued support on and off the field. Take it away, Golden Girls.
Here they are! Celebrating one of the greatest academic traditions in Texas since 1900, award-winning Conroe High, under the leadership of Principal Dr. Tasha Smith, along with Dr. Curtis Knoll, Superintendent of the Conroe ISD, celebrating 129 years of excellence. Together, proudly present one of the oldest bands in Texas as it celebrates its 92nd birthday this year. Please give a big welcome to the legendary Conroe Tiger Band! Under the direction of band directors Billy Skembos, Don Martinez, and Aaron Hernandez, as well as color guard director Michael Henson and percussion director Lamar Burkholters. Section of the week, French horns. Today, the band presents their 2021 competition show, Dia de los Muertos. for your legendary Conroe Tiger Band. Please wish them luck as they head to Area F Championships tomorrow at the Galena Park ISD Stadium. They perform at 1:30 p.m. And now, for Conroe alumni and faithful everywhere, stand proud and rejoice in the greatest high school fight song of all time. Celebrating America's greatest generation from 1947, here is Ed Cannon's Tiger Boogie! On behalf of Conroe High, we wish the student body, faculty, and staff of the Woodlands High School a great school year, and we wish the Woodlands Band a successful season. The Conroe Tiger Band would like to extend special thanks to the administration of Conroe High School and Conroe ISD for their incredible support. We would like to also thank all of the band parents and band boosters for their tireless efforts of supporting the band in their efforts to reach new heights. Finally, we would like to thank the following companies for their support: DTA Community Management Services, Wiesner, and Texas Staffing. Sick 'em, Tigers!
Welcome back to Moorhead Stadium for the second half of action here tonight. I'm Jeremy McGrail. We have teams back on the field ready to go in the second half here. The Woodlands will receive the opening kick here in the third quarter. They won the opening toss and deferred to Conroe. The Woodlands leading 24-10 after a first half. Saw quite a bit of back and forth actions, 3 turnovers by Conroe that helped the Woodlands kind of extend their advantage. Conroe jumped out 10-0, generating their own turnover from the Woodlands. And then the Woodlands reeled off 24 unanswered points to close the half. As the Highlanders run back out on the field here. Top part of your screen. Again, the Woodlands trying to remain undefeated in district. They're 3-0 right now. Will move to 4-0 if they can close out this win tonight. Still work to be done here in the second half. Conroe, meanwhile, is 2-1 in district. And well positioned to take the playoff spot. Of course, they would be the Division I representative along with the Woodlands as the 2 top enrollment schools in this district, the 2 largest schools. Pretty well set in that way, and of course, they would be taking on opponents from District 14, 6A in the first round. And if we started the playoffs tonight, the Woodlands would play Spring High School and Conroe would play Westfield. Westfield was pushed back in the Division I bracket when Nimitz beat Aldine Davis, so that is what moved Westfield, who had been projecting in Division II because of Davis, back into the Division I bracket. So those would obviously be 2 very strong matchups. Again, Worcester Cruz for Conroe, senior kicker, has the ball. He's been attempting an interesting kind of rugby-style approach here where he kind of bounces it off the turf and kicks it. Setting up for a similar style attempt here. See if he tries the more onside variety this time where he kicks it right at the Woodlands upbacks to see if he can generate a turnover. The Woodlands is expecting that though, and they have players up for it. It will be onside style. Gonna roll. First man can't recover it, but the second man for the Woodlands does get on the ball there. As Jason Williams, it looks like, who ultimately recovered that ball. So the Woodlands offense will start on their own 35-yard line. Mabry Matoyer comes out to lead the Highlander offense. Again, a great opportunity for the Woodlands here to put the foot down to start the second half immediately, extend the lead if they can. 4 wide receivers in the formation. Got trips to the near side, a single receiver up top. Reed on the sweep. He's going to get loose around the edge, get first down yardage, puts his head down at the end of that run. Really nice finish to that. So move out across the 45, a little bit closer to midfield.
Carry around the right side. He's tackled by number 8, Marcus Scott.
And that'll move the chains immediately for the Highlanders. 1 play, 1 first down. And so far this year, as I've watched the Woodlands, I've been impressed with the general trajectory they've shown over the course of this season. They look like they've been developing on a good path for the state playoffs. Here's Matoyer on the keeper. This time he's going to find room around the left side on that zone read. Great run by him. Be well into Conroe territory after that. The inside the Tigers' 35-yard line down to the 34 after that big gain. Most of the success the Woodlands has had passing tonight has been short and over the middle. It's not a whole lot downfield tonight, maybe 1 or 2 throws. 4 receivers, 2 by 2. So Toyer's going to check with the sideline. Here's a deep ball down the middle of the field. Had a man, couldn't quite bring it in, and that was Ben Ferguson. Nice play at the end to break that play up. There's Marcus Scott on the coverage for Conroe. He's the best cover man for the Tigers, a senior. Made some big plays in other Conroe games that I saw this year, particularly that Oak Ridge game. Almost single-handedly turned that game into Conroe's favor. It was a phenomenal game that night. I believe the final score, Conroe won that one 41-35, if I remember correctly. Split backs here for the Woodlands, 3 receivers. Reed, gonna try and bounce, he does. He's gonna get around the edge. First down. Yep, he'll have the first down by a yard or 2.
Reed with the carry, pushed out of bounds by number 4.
He's out of bounds with 10:46 on the clock here in the third.
Reed picks up enough yardage for a Highlander first down.
Check with the sideline here for the Highlander offense. Matoyer trying to get the play. Be 4 receivers again, 2 by 2. 2 to each side of the formation. Quick throw. A nice positive play, positive gain out inside the red zone now are the Highlanders.
Medier's pass complete to number 6, Ben Ferguson. Coming up making the stop, Maddox Rodell for the Tigers.
Four receivers here for the Woodlands. Got a tight receiver, Miller, in close to the line. They're going to go power play to Reed. He's going to make a cut, go, touchdown. Highlanders.
Handoff goes to number 1, Jabari Reed.
Walks in untouched, Jabari Reed. Really nice touchdown run. It's a nicely designed and executed power play there from the Highlander offense. The 30-10 advantage Woodlands now on the scoreboard as Sims comes on to tack on the extra point. 10:06 remaining here in the third quarter tonight. Kick is up and good. The Woodlands 31, Conroe 10. Yeah, 31 unanswered points tonight by the Woodlands. Again, you see our social media page flash up on the screen there. Please give us like, subscribe, and follow on all of our channels. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All of that helps increase the exposure of our Conroe ISD athletics sports channels. We appreciate you for joining us here tonight. And my name is Jeremy McGrail, helping bring you the action here live from Moorhead Stadium in Conroe. Sims places the ball down, gets ready to send it back to the Tigers. Again, as mentioned in the first half, the Conroe has had success moving the ball here tonight, just been beset by turnovers. They had crossed right about up to midfield right before the half, elected to not run a final play as they went into the locker room. In the Woodlands, as they've done all night, kicking to Kendall. He's going to turn this one up. Several flags coming down, however. That's actually going to be number 7, Jace Williams, on that carry, not Kendall.
Knocked out of bounds by number 18, David Ithiani. Do have a penalty marker on the play.
Officials confer here as we get the call. Probably not good news for Conroe, though.
Holding number 30 on the receiving team. That's a spot foul, 10 yards, first down.
10 yards from the spot on that holding call. Back Conroe up further. Not a great field position situation here. Inside their own 15s can be walked back to the 13-yard line. The empty backfield here for Conroe, 5 wide. It's like Kylie Payne on the reception.
Garlock's pass complete to number 5, Kylie Payne. Payne picks up 6 yards for the Tigers.
And 4 receivers for Conroe, 3 to the near side here. Big tight end in the slot. Number 81, Trent McGaughy, lined up in the slot position there. It's keep by Garlock. He's in a lot of room up the middle of the field. Gonna have first down and plenty more out to midfield. Showing nice speed, nice burst.
He picks up enough yardage for a Tiger first down.
On the season as a whole, Garlock actually is in the top 5 for rushing yards in addition to his passing prowess. And 5 receivers, empty backfield for Conroe here. First and 10. He's going to find his man underneath. It's Jace Williams on the catch. Another first down for the Tigers. Good positive drive here.
Coming up making the stop, number 3, Evan Newman. Williams picks up enough yardage for a Tiger first down.
Again, moving the football has not been the problem for the Tigers. It's been holding on to it after they catch it. 3 turnovers coming on catch passes that were caught and then forced loose. There's Kendall on the carry up the middle. Can be hit hard. Bradley Warren, one of the men in on the stop for the Highlanders. Going to stop for no gain there. Four receivers in the game for Conroe. 2 to each side of the formation. Going to motion across here. Thrown deep. Williams, the intended man, going to fall incomplete, though. Couldn't make the connection. Late flags come in, several of them. See what the call is. A lot of laundry hitting the field there.
Do have a penalty marker.
At the end of the play, number 98 on the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct for shoving. That's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's a key call against the Woodlands there, unsportsmanlike. Conroe be very much in business here. Not quite in the red zone, but knocking on the door here. Ball placed on the 23 after that penalty. 22 rather. Motion across Williams. Heavy pressure, going to throw back screen. Tight end wide open. Here's McGaughy. He's going to attempt to bulldoze his way down right about the 10-yard line.
Lead to number 81, Trent McGaughy.
Trent McGaughy on that catch.
Number 25, Jacob Condon, and number 20, Ethan Whitfield. That's enough yards for
5 receivers
first down.
in the game for Conroe. Inside the red zone, obviously needing the 7 points badly here. Try and stay within some kind of arm's reach of the Highlanders. Garlock, heavy pressure, doesn't see it coming topside. Sacked. It's John Podolsky.
Garlock brought down by number 99, John Podolsky.
Just heavy pressure coming from the top there that Garlock did not feel well enough to try and escape there. Swallowed by Podolsky. We have 2nd and 13 as we move towards the 7-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter and counting. Garlock over the middle. A little overthrown, nearly picked off. That's Di Pasquale.
Garlock's pass intended for number 3, Lewis.
Who nearly came up with that pick.
Complete.
Third and 13 now for the Tigers. 7:05 on the clock. 5 wide again. Motion across is Williams. Garlock going to try and keep it, but the Woodlands alert, and they stop it there. On the stop for the Woodlands, staying very alert there to Garlock's threat coming up the middle. So the field goal team comes on for Conroe. Obviously, 3s are not what they're looking for, but they've got to come away from this drive with some points. Again, field goals usually not going to get it done against a team as high-powered as the Woodlands is themselves on offense. But nevertheless, Cruz boots a good field goal through, and the score is now the Woodlands 31, Conroe 13, with 6:23 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. And Cruz back out to kick the ball away for Conroe. See if they try the onside style kick again this time. And they will squib it up the middle. Tough to handle. Woodlands going to pick this one up, and they have room to return it. Nicely returned by the Woodlands. Into the Conroe half of the field.
Ball being spotted at the 38-yard line for the Highlanders.
And here's the Woodlands offense back out. 4 wide, 3 receivers to the top side of the formation. Single man down near side. Reed's going to motion into the backfield and get the ball on a sweep. Going to lower his head there. Make a nice finish to the run. Going to gain about 4 or 5 yards.
Jabari Reed on the carry. Tackle made by number 31, Darian Allen. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Highlanders.
this drive here is where the Woodlands can really put its foot down, make it a near insurmountable task for Conroe if they're able to punch it in for a touchdown here. So Matoyer going to keep it. There'll be lots of space around the left side. He's going to be off to the races here. Inside the red zone, down close to the 10, will be marked out around the 12, 13-yard line. That's where the official has his foot. 6:02 left in the third quarter. Again, the Woodlands leading 31-13 right now. And that field goal by Conroe a minute ago stopped a 31-point unanswered streak for the Woodlands. Of course, Conroe really needing a touchdown on that drive desperately. Had to settle for 3. 4 receivers, 2-by-2 set. Matoyer going to throw it quickly. Had a man underneath it, but nicely caught. Turned upfield.
To number 10, Tobin Miller.
Tobin Miller, senior receiver on the catch, been heavily involved here tonight. I had to guess right now, stats-wise, I would say he's been the Pac-Man receivers for the Woodlands. He's caught the most of any of their receivers here tonight so far. The under center for the Woodlands, first time tonight they've shown this look. Handoff Reed, he's going to easily walk around the right side. Touchdown Highlanders. With that score, the Woodlands 37, Conroe 13, pending the extra point. Nicely done by Reed. Just had to make one little move to get around the edge and walking in. So Nick Sims comes on. Attack this point after attempt. 5:24 on the clock in the third quarter. Kick is going to be through easily. The Woodlands 38, Conroe 13 after that score and point after.
Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buffalo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Gullo Auto Group.
And the Woodlands, after that score, well on their way to maintaining their perfect run here in district play. 3-0 and looking to move to 4-0 here tonight. That last touchdown well on their way to doing so. Again, Conroe, due to their 2 previous wins in the district, right in the thick of it themselves in terms of the state playoffs. Sims signaling to his troops. Gonna put a foot through this one. Will be returned. It's Jace Williams on the return, finds a little lane up the middle, then turns it around the sideline nicely. Very good move. And get out over the 35-yard line. Very good return by Williams.
Number 7, Jace Williams on the return. Tackle made by number 80, Nick Sims.
And the Tiger offense quickly onto the field, lined up in a bunch formation. 4 receivers is the personnel. The motion Payne across. Gonna show trips to the top. Gonna throw a sweep to Kendall there. He's gonna use his speed to get around the left side. Has really nice burst when he can turn that corner. It'll be 9-yard gain.
Sean Kendall takes the pitch around the left side. Coming up making a stop, number 8, Brady Carlin.
Brady Carlin on the stop there for the Woodlands junior defensive back. Got a nice hit in there at the end of that play. 3 receivers for Conroe. Going to show sweep, but Garlock keeps up the middle. Has first down. Chains will move. As he carries it out over the 45-yard line. 4 receivers in the game for Conroe now. Trips to the near side. Again, bunch formation. Heavy pressure up the middle. Garlock's just got to get rid of that one, but he has an open man complete.
Garlock's pass complete to number 18.
On the catch, number 18, Brashad Stokes, senior. Getting Garlock in a lot of trouble there with that pressure, but finds an open man downfield, showing nice composure to do so. Again, 4 receivers staying in the game for Conroe. 3 to the top side of the formation. Looking Williams his way on the near side. See if he can connect. A little bit underthrown on the pass. And is that intercepted? See what the ruling is. Woodlands coming away with the ball. Officials conferring down there on the goal line. Now they're going to call it incomplete, actually. So they're going to say no on the interception. Incomplete is the ruling on the field. Obviously, no replay video that you can go to at this level. The Woodlands defense seemed pretty convinced they had that turnover there. Came wheeling away with the ball. And again, watching it from up here in the booth, there are 3 people in the area, including Williams, the intended receiver, all going to ground. So from this angle, couldn't see the ball at all. 4 receivers still in the game for Conroe. Again, looking for Williams, but not on the same page with Garlock. Hits him in the back. Falls incomplete.
Pass intended for number 3, Lewis Williams, the third, falls incomplete.
Garlock wanted a hot throw there. And not quite on the same page with his intended receiver. 3rd and 10. 4 receivers, 2 by 2. Garlock gonna have to flip it out under pressure again. Kendall's got it. He's gonna have the first down. Again, showing his speed. He can scoot.
Garlock's pass complete to number 2, Treshawn Kendall. They team up for enough yardage for a Tiger first down. Garlock with the quarterback keeper around the right side. Garlock brought down by number 98, Bradley Warren. Garlock's pass complete to number 3, Lewis Williams, the third.
Holding, 57 on the offense, 10-yard penalty. Repeat it out.
He's brought down by number 99, John Podolsky. Garlock brought down by number 98, Bradley Warren.
With that sack by Warren, it'll be a turnover and downs. Woodlands offense comes back onto the field in total control of the game. So Vittoria leads his troops back out. Running back out. Here's Jacoby Mitchell. Mitchell back. Justin Shelton, Jason Williams split out to the near side. Todd, Ben Harrison. Sweep. Stick his foot in the ground, get upfield, does Mitchell.
Handoff goes to number 24, Jacoby Mitchell. Coming up making the stop,
Got
number
5
90,
yards
Matthew Westmoreland.
on Surge alone there. 5-6 yard gain. And impressed with the Woodlands' response in this game after Conroe put 10 points on the board very quickly to start the game. The Woodlands keeping its composure, taking full control of the football game ever since then. Montoya over the middle, wide open. He's going to take this to the house. That's Parker McGill. Touchdown in all kinds of green space there.
Vitier's pass complete to number 2, Parker McGill. He
Easy as you
races
like
into
on the
end
pitch and
zone
catch
for the Highlander
from Montoya
touchdown.
to McGill. Score now, the Woodlands 44, Conroe 13. 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. As Nick Sims comes on to tack on the point after. Pressure by Conroe, but Sims gets it booted well through.
Extra point is
Excellent
good.
leg. Score now, Woodlands 45, Conroe 13.
Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buffalo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Yellow Auto Group.
Sims has the ball down, ready to send it back to Conroe on the kickoff. And next week, of course, Thursday night, the Woodlands will have College Park. I'll be on that call as well, so I'll see you again Thursday night for that regular season closer. Kendall on that return tackle sent out of bounds. Conroe offense will set up shop around the 18-yard line. Again, next week the district schedule is Willis against Conroe High, the Woodlands against College Park, and Oak Ridge against Grand Oaks. The race for the fourth playoff position got a little bit more interesting last night when Grand Oaks was able to beat Willis to get their first district win of the year for Grand Oaks. Willis has won 2 games. They're 2-2 in district. Garlock heaving it downfield deep for Williams.
Garlock's pass intended for number 3, Lewis Williams, the third. Ball's incomplete.
And that was just a route right down the hash mark from Williams. Again, Garlock putting everything he had into that throw. Williams is usually the safe option. It's a guy that opposing defenses almost have to double cover to keep under wraps, or at least try to. He's so good one-on-one. There's Payne around the left side. He's going to be close to a first down, but just short by a couple of yards. 56 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Third and short for the Tigers.
Again, Conroe trying to move as quickly as they can. 4 receivers set now. Quarterback and running back got glued to each other a little bit there on that mesh. Ultimately, we'll move the chains here for Conroe, first down.
24, Nick Medina with a carry. Takes up enough yardage for a Tiger first down.
The empty backfield set here for the Tigers, 5 receivers. Caught by Payne. He appeared to be wrestled down, but he keeps himself alive, gets up the sideline for a first down.
Complete to number 5, Kylie Payne. And he picks up enough yardage for a Tiger first down.
At the end of the third quarter.
And with that, the third quarter is over. The Woodlands leads 45-13 over Conroe.
We would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buckaloo Chevrolet, Woodlands National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Bello Auto Group. Again, a special thanks to Burns Country Catfish for sponsoring the press box this evening.
We are ready to start the fourth quarter here tonight. Again, Conroe maintaining possession. First down, they're near midfield, not quite there. On the 46-yard line, their own 46. Empty backfield for Garlock. Going to dump it to Payne. He's going to have a first down over on the far sideline. Nice route. Good job by Garlock to find him open there. Again, despite the fact that Conroe beat Willis last night, Willis still has the better of the scenarios in terms of making the playoffs. But they do open the door a little bit now for Grand Oaks to try and come in and spoil the party. Garlock sees that pass attempt over the middle, go off several sets of hands, or it ultimately hits the turf incomplete. We got 2nd and 10.
Holding, number 57, the 10-yard penalty, the previous spot, repeated down.
And there'll be a flag coming in there, gonna walk it back against Conroe. Payne on the reception. Can move it back across the 50. Short of the original line of scrimmage there still. Bring up about a 3rd and 15, 16. 3rd and 15 it'll be. The second 15, rather. Empty backfield, Garlock. A bit high on the throw, but completed to number 30 for Conroe on that catch.
Number 30, Rashawn Rogers-Matthews.
Rashawn Rogers-Matthews, junior. Woodlands, College Park, and Conroe, the three most set playoff teams going into tonight. The other game at Wood Forest tonight, College Park against Oak Ridge. It's Payne again on the reception, going to have first down yardage. Inside the 30 of the Woodlands.
He picks up enough yardage for a Tiger.
11:08 remaining in the game.
Coming up making the stop, number 3, Evan Dubin.
Went over what the Division I playoff matchups would be a little bit earlier. The Division II matchups would be College Park against Nimitz and Willis versus Decaney again. Garlock taking around the right. Impressive run. Touchdown, Conroe. What a run by Garlock.
Touchdown.
Showing speed that I didn't realize he had. With that, the score will be the Woodlands 45, Conroe 19, 10:42 on the clock. Very nice play by the Tigers. Again, when they watch this game back on film, they'll kick themselves about some of those occasions they had to put points on the board here tonight, but didn't do it because of either a turnover or just drive stalling out, as happened on their first drive of the football game here tonight. It's Worcester Cruz, and the boot it through.
Cruz's extra point is good.
Score now, the Woodlands Conroe 20, the Woodlands 45, Conroe 20. Again, social media coming up. Please follow us at Conroe ISD Sports on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All those likes and follows on our channels help increase the prominence of our social media, get our student athletes noticed, and bring attention to the great work being done in this district to bring you broadcasts like this and just the work the kids are putting in, because obviously we show the band and half times as well with the drill teams, cheerleaders. Texas, it's a true community event. It's that very special thing we have in this state that no one else in the country can match in terms of just the community involvement that we get in Texas high school football. And it never feels more alive than it does as we reach the end of October here, move into November in playoff time. A little bit extra juice in the atmosphere as playoffs get close. Onside set up here for Conroe High. The line drive out of bounds. Plenty of power behind that. Didn't get the bounce.
Lado's kick goes out of bounds.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, first down.
In an illegal formation call against Conroe will move the ball 5 yards out further for the Woodlands. Matoyer remaining in the game at quarterback here. Again, joined by Jacoby Mitchell in the backfield. 4 receivers, 2 to each side of the formation. Matoyer once more tonight throwing for Ferguson. What a catch. What a catch. He goes up high over the back of the defender. Brings it down, Ben Ferguson. Wow. That was the catch of the night, easily. 3 receivers in the game now for the Highlanders. Randy Moss style catch from Ferguson there. Throw it quickly out to Jason Williams. Not a lot of room to work with. Tries to keep himself alive there. Moving under the 10-minute mark now in the fourth quarter.
Coming up, making a stop, number 20, Maddox Rodell for the Tigers.
And the Highlanders staying aggressive on offense, sticking with what they do. Just all these reps are valuable. Being well in control of the football game, just getting that rhythm. They'll need it in the playoffs. Heavy contact along the line. Flags come in.
Offside, number 75 on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
The offsides on the defense. With the way the Division I bracket is shaping up, the Woodlands will be needing to be ready to go right away when the playoffs start. Spring would be a tough matchup in the first round. Of course, in Westfield, being one of the top-ranked teams in the state this year will be an almighty handful for the second-place finisher in this district, or the second seed, which would be Conroe right now. We'll take a brief pause in the action. Player can receive some attention on the field. And again, playoff-wise, the Woodlands will be well calibrated after next week's Thursday game against College Park. They'll have an extra day to kind of rest in the lead up to the first round of the playoffs. After that exertion against the Cavaliers, again, the Woodlands out to reclaim the district title from College Park. After losing out on that last year, and you know that game's going to have plenty of energy, plenty of determination and motivation on both sides. Kind of one of those weeks where nobody has to say anything in terms of motivation. Coaches have it easy in that regard in this upcoming week for the Woodlands. I'm looking forward to being on that call Thursday night as we close the regular season. In 13-6A, hard to believe it's gone by as quickly as it has. Feels like we were just opening up the year together against Langham Creek at Wood Forest Bank Stadium not long ago, and now here we are knocking on the door of the state playoffs. Play will resume here again. The Woodlands knocking on the door for yet another touchdown. 9:05 and counting on the clock. They've wound the clock after that break. Again, movement from Conroe.
Offside, number 75 on the defense. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Toyer's going to throw that. They're going to say it's incomplete. And say it hit the ground. Immediately signaled by the official on the far side that was closest to the play there. Immediately making that ground motion over there. Looked to be a good throw from Toyer. Thought he might run it there for a second as well.
Pass incomplete.
Try a run attempt. Ball may have come out there at the end of that. Going to be tackled nevertheless for no gain. Conroe alert to that play. Will be Conroe ball recovered by the Tigers. They will prevent the Woodlands from adding any more to the board. 8:40 on the game clock here. As the Conroe Tigers retake possession. They'll be pinned way back though, inside their own 5. 97 yards away, that's it. Garlock in trouble there in the end zone. Gets the throw out, though. Well caught by Williams for a first down. That was also an excellent catch by Williams. Garlock had to hang tough there, big time, just under heavy pressure in his own end zone. Somehow gets an accurate throw out of that. Williams makes no mistake on the catch. Very well done. 4 receivers here for Conroe. Garlock going to take it himself. On the left side, going to run out of bounds. Close to a first down, may move the sticks. We'll see. Maybe second and just short, though. Second and 1. Play action. Flip it out quickly. They'll have the first down, of course. Out across the 30.
Picks up enough yardage for a Tiger first down.
And that was Nick Medina on that catch for the Tigers, sophomore. Chains are slow to move there on the top sideline. Be a timeout on the field. I have a brief discussion here. Not sure why the chains aren't moving.
For their support, Richmond Realty Group, Consolidated Communications, Lone Star College, St. Luke's Health, the Woodlands Sports Medicine Center, and Sam Houston State University.
Split back setup for Conroe in the backfield, 3 receivers. Heavy pressure going to force Garlock out of the pocket. He's just got to throw it away. Bradley Warren nearly gets him for a sack there. Second and 10 now for the Tigers. Two-by-two shotgun set for receivers. Motion out of the backfield. Jailbreak screen. Can be caught by Williams. He's got room to hit the afterburners. Makes a man miss. He's into the open field to see if he can get the last block he needs. to get into the end zone. He does. Touchdown, Tigers. Lewis Williams, jailbreak screen, takes it the distance to pay dirt. The Woodlands 45, Conroe 26. 7:33 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Excellent after the catch work by Lewis Williams. Again, he's going to be unanimous first team all-district. He's all-district as a sophomore. He'll be all-district again as a junior. One of the very best this district has to offer.
Timeout, Conroe.
And the Tigers, of course, will go for two here. 4 receivers on the field. Running back in the backfield, single back. Garlock looking for the pass, going for the corner. Well broken up by the Highlander cover man. That's number 8, Brady Carlin, the junior, on hand for the Highlanders to stop that. So the score will remain the Woodlands 45, Conroe 26, 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in our game tonight. Williams showing elite open field ability on that catch and run for that touchdown. Electric play. Showing why he's one of the top offensive weapons in this entire district. When Conroe seals their playoff position, he'll be one of the chief reasons that they've done so this year. The firepower that he's helped to bring to this offense, along with Garlock and the rest of the skill players that the Tigers have. And I think maybe for the first time tonight, Conroe is going to use a tee. Maybe the second time, actually. Going to go the required distance. Let's see if Conroe gets back on that. They're signaling they have it. Still waiting for the signal. We're going to discuss it and make sure the ball wasn't touched before it traveled the requisite 10 yards that it has to go before the cover team can touch it. Still discussing. Conroe ball after a lengthy discussion. Conroe executes a very good onside kick and recover it. I think the discussion was over whether or not the ball traveled the required 10 yards before it was touched by a Conroe player, and ultimately determined that it did so. And with that, Tiger offense stays out onto the field trying to keep making positive things happen here. Bunch formation for receivers. So attempt downfield nearly complete. It was Martrell Harris for the Woodlands bringing a ton of heat on the backside of that play, attempting to run down Garlock all the way across the field. Couldn't quite get there, but the intent was clear there.
Trent McGuffey.
Four receivers still in the game for Conroe, 3 to the top side of the formation. Quick throw into the slot to McGuffey by Garlock. He's going to be at the first down. He'll have it. They'll move the chains. Rolls right across the needed line to gain. And this is more like it from Conroe. Again, they had opportunities in the first half they just couldn't take advantage of. Otherwise, they might be within some kind of striking distance here. Nearly picked off by the Woodlands, and that was a likely pick six if he holds on to that. Quickly thrown up to the top sideline. Jumped by the Woodlands, nearly picked. An empty backfield here, 5 receivers. And heavy pressure by the Woodlands. Going to be sacked by who else? Bradley Warren, number 98. Doing the business as he tends to do. It'll be 3rd and 13 after that sack. And no one in the district better at that than Warren, save perhaps for his teammate on the other side, John Podowski, number 99. 2 of them, 98 and 99. Great combination up front for the Highlanders. Over the middle, well caught by Payne. He's going to turn it up the sideline. First down and more inside the red zone. Great catch and run by Kylie Payne.
Picks up enough yardage for a Tiger touchdown.
An impressive fight being shown by Conroe here. It's the second half. Moves along here, not laying down. Still coming at the Woodlands with everything they can. So fake, Garlock's can keep it. Got room to run up the middle. Makes a man miss. Can he punch it into the end zone? He's going to be close. Touchdown, Tigers. Leighton Garlock, what a run. He's made a couple of phenomenal runs here tonight. And that's going to make the score of the Woodlands 45, Conroe 32. Pending the try here. Let's see if they go for 2. Could probably just kick the point after, but I think they'll go for 2. They think they've got a good play. Why not? They need all they can get. Williams motions across the formation. They're going to look for him on the out route. They have him. Couldn't make the catch. The throw was floated a little bit too high where he couldn't quite reel it in. Still had his hands on the ball, though. So the score is going to remain the Woodlands 45, Conroe 32. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A little bit of excitement to end this ball game for us with Conroe recovering that onside, then scoring a second consecutive touchdown. 2-possession football game with 6 minutes, 17 to go. See if they attempt another onside here. Of course, the Woodlands going to bring everybody up, planning for just that. Sometimes this is where the kicking team can kind of pull the okie doke, pull the string, so to speak, and float one over their heads and land it in the green space and try and chase it down there. But let's see what they do here. Lining up for the onside, Conroe is showing that. Do it again, well kicked again. Got the first guy, but well recovered by number 3, Evan Dubin. Secure hands. There's a flag down behind the play.
Do have a penalty marker in the play.
It's well away from the kicking action. Let's see if there may have been too many men or something like that. Let's see. See if somebody snuck the mascot onto the field.
Illegal formation on the kicking team at the 5-yard line. First down.
Illegal formation, I think that's been called against Conroe 2 or 3 times here tonight.
When the kicker kicks.
So the Woodlands will take over possession here inside Conroe's half of the field. And winding down in the fourth quarter, the Woodlands was in cruise control up 45-13, but Conroe's put up 19 unanswered points. So Reed gonna try and make a man miss. Makes 1 miss, makes 2 miss, trying to bounce around the edge somehow, but can't quite get away. Well corralled by the Tigers there, get enough bodies on him. Which you have to have when you try and tackle Reed, because one's not going to get it done. Second and 11 for the Woodlands. We move to the 5.5 minute mark left in the game here tonight. The handoff for Reed. Going to look for space around the left side. Has a lead blocker there. Going to get out of bounds after a gain of 5 or 6.
Jabari Reed with a carry. Tackle made by number 28, Dylan Hartley.
Actually going to mark him out a little bit short of that. Say he stepped out of bounds. Bring up a 3rd and 7 from the looks of it. Would have been a 4-yard gain on that play if so. It's 3rd and 8. Quick throw out to Reed. Screen. Going to be tackled short though. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Highlanders. Decision time, kind of in that awkward spot on the field. See if they quick kick here and try and pin Conroe back, or if they try and get the yards. Can go about any way they'd like here. They're going to run the clock down, of course, in no hurry. Conroe has 2 timeouts left. The Woodlands has all 3. If I remember correctly, the Woodlands did not use any of their first half timeouts either. Clock is at 4:38 and counting in the game. 4th and 5 down in distance. Woodlands is going to wind the play clock all the way down and call a timeout here. Woodlands offense back on the field, ready to go here on this 4th and 5 attempt. 4:38 left in the game. See if they quick kick it or go for it here. They're going to go for it. Quick pass complete to McGill. Very good tackle mate. It's going to be short of the line to gain. Great tackle.
Pass complete to number 2, Harper McGill.
Very impressive fight from the Conroe Tigers here in this second half. Have to be proud to see this as a coach. Conroe's had a lot of things go against them tonight, but they've sure made some things happen here in the second half that they can carry forward into the final regular season game next week and into their first round playoff matchup. 5 wide here for Conroe. Was caught by Rogers Matthews, the junior receiver. When you're trying to build a program as Cedric Hardeman is here at Conroe, these are the kind of things you look for in your team to show future classes as well, kind of how you battle, what you expect from your program on the field. So Garlock looking for Rogers Matthews again, high on the throw though.
Pass intended for number 30.
Bring up a 3rd and 3. 4:22 left in the game tonight. Have a very interesting finish to this game if Conroe can find a big play here. Find another way into the end zone. Again, high throw, but well caught by Payne. It's maybe just short of the first down though. Going to be 4th and 1. Less than 1 actually. Be about 4th and a half yard. They're going to line up very quickly. Try and wedge it. The flag's going to come in though. I'm not sure everybody got set. Could be very costly. See if it was Conroe not getting set or an offsides.
Offside from the left defensive end. 5-yard penalty. First down.
The call is offside, so it's going to give Conroe a key first down. Wow. Flag came in from the near sideline. From the line judge down here on the end of the field closest to your screen. Closest to the bottom of your screen now. Garlock looking for a slant. It was Williams. Late flag comes in from the back judge. Williams was looking for an interference call there. Looking for a grab. Looks like he may get his call here. Defensive holding is the call. Once again, hold on to your hats here if Conroe can get into the end zone fairly quickly. Four receivers. We have 3 to the near side here. Flags come in. Looking for Payne up the sideline. Diving attempt on the catch. Nearly comes up with the extraordinary, but can't quite reel it in. But A+ for the effort by Kyler Payne there. Again, flags do come in very shortly. That'll be another foul against the Woodlands. Hands to the face, personal foul. Calling that against Bradley Warren.
Correction, number 96.
Number 96 they're going to switch that to. Riley Payne. So the Tigers getting all the help they want here. In 3:38 on the game clock, Conroe trailing by 13 points. 45-32 advantage for the Woodlands. Four receivers got trips up top for the Tigers. Going to motion into the backfield. Garlock looking downfield for somebody. Nobody open though. Diving across, trying to pick that off for the Highlanders. It's Harrison D. Pasquale, senior leader. Can't reel in the interception, but quality pass breakup. Again, Garlock looking for anybody to come open on that play. Rifles it over the middle, nearly picked by DePasquale. Second and 10, 3:33 left in the game. Timeout on the field. Conroe is going to call that timeout. They have 2 left, I believe, in the game. 1 left, actually, after that
Ladies
timeout.
and gentlemen, for the safety of the players and coaches, it is the policy of Conroe Independent School District to not allow spectators onto the field after the game.
Again, no one is allowed entry onto the field at the conclusion of the game. We thank you for your support of your respective schools and ask you to respect the policies of Conroe Independent School District, and please do not attempt to enter the playing field at the conclusion of the game.
You know, we have a brief moment here as the teams reset after that Conroe timeout. I want to thank everyone who's helped bring you this Conroe ISD live stream broadcast tonight, and all of our camera people that you see on the field bringing you all the shots. Of course, our live action director, and many other people involved in bringing you these images and great district play every week. Javarius Hatchett in the game now, quarterback for Conroe. He's going to look for number 7, Jace Williams. They're going to signal that he got it. Had to scoop that one off the turf blades. It's the first time we've seen Hatchett at quarterback here tonight. I've seen him come in a few times this year. Impressive looking athlete. Should do very well for the Tigers next year as the man. Tight shotgun formation. Garlock going to roll. Throwing. Going to be incomplete. Appeared to have something there for a second. Looked like initially the play could have gone wide. And then Garlock progressed to the next man kind of inside there. Tried to fit it in, couldn't quite get it there, but the clock stops, so no big deal. 2nd and 10. Kendall going to look for space up the middle, using his speed, bouncing around like a pinball. Nearly spins out of there. Running as hard as he could on that play, just couldn't get loose. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. Again, in this situation they've been in a couple times tonight, where they're near a touchdown. Got to punch it in. Five receivers bunch, motion paint across the formation here. See if they can hit him outside. Nope, he's going to come back to the second progression, hits him right in the chest. Williams had the main man, could not bring it in. Hit him square in the middle of the chest. Great throw by Garlock. Williams holding his helmet there. Of course, he's a major reason for Conroe's success this year and their success tonight on offense. Nothing to hang his head about. Happens to the best of receivers in the world. High stakes play here, 4th and 9, play of the game. 5 receivers. Pressure, Garlock gets it off though. Ball pings around, it's gonna be picked off in the end zone. And that's number 8 for the Woodlands, Bradley Carlin, who secures that interception. And Garlock got rid of the ball on time. There was pressure, heavy pressure coming from the top side. He gets rid of it, but it gets tipped up. And Carlin gets underneath it to pick it off. And that should seal the deal for the Woodlands here tonight. And they'll maintain, for the moment at least, their 45-32 advantage over Conroe. But as we've been talking about in recent minutes, just an incredibly impressive fight back by Conroe, just refusing to roll over in this game. As Matoyer and the Highlander offense back out, obviously going to look to work the running game here. Handoff Reed. He's going to try and bounce it around the end. He gets there. Going to try and keep himself in bounds, but can't.
Handoff goes to Jabari Reed.
2:06 left in the game.
He's stopped by number 8, Marcus Scott.
He had a pretty quick progression of the first half, but obviously with all the action here in the second half, it slowed down a little bit on the clock. Gotten to see a lot of entertaining football. Again, we talked in the pregame about how we expected points tonight, and we got a bunch as a result, as expected. .77 combined, to be exact, now on the scoreboard between both of these offenses. And again, all year, these have been two of the top 3 most potent offenses in the district.
Leading the charge.
Timeout Conroe. That's their third and final timeout of the half.
Leading the charge for the Tigers, number 10, Brayden Jones.
Final timeout of the game for Conroe used just then. Brief break in the action here on the field. Player also receiving some attention. Again, we want to thank all of you for joining us on this live stream here tonight on our YouTube channel. As the regular season draws to a close in another week, I'll have the Woodlands against College Park next Thursday night, and I look forward to joining many of you on that broadcast from Woodforest Bank Stadium for that one. Be one of the bigger games of the year in this district. Of course, given what happened last year, plenty of storylines and plot going into that game. That'll be a lot of fun to watch. Great way to conclude the regular season as we move towards the state playoffs. And again, going into the action tonight, if the playoffs started this week, the Woodlands would be playing Spring High School in the first round. Conroe would be playing Spring Westfield. That's in the Division I side. Of course, Division II, you'd have College Park playing Aldine Nimitz and Willis playing DeCaney. Again, Oak Ridge, because they beat Willis last night, now has an avenue, or Grand Oaks rather, because they beat Willis last night, now has an avenue themselves to secure that 4th playoff spot, but the majority of the scenarios still favor Willis to secure that 4th spot despite that loss. But it does spice things up a little bit as we go into the final week. And in our other game tonight, we have College Park and Oak Ridge over at Woodforest. So I'll be curious to see what the score of that game was as soon as we leave here tonight. I'll check that. Again, if Oak Ridge were to beat College Park tonight, that would throw a real wrench into the 4th place playoff picture. Muddy things up quite a bit. Warriors just going to go straight ahead on the sneak for the first down. He's going to get it. A few more snaps and we'll be home on this one. The Woodlands preserving this 45-32 victory. They'll move to 4-0 in district, 7-2 overall on the season. What's proving to be a nice bounce-back season for the Highlanders so far after they didn't quite do as well as normal last year. They'll want to match this with a little bit of playoff success though, but of course first things first will be, of course, rounding this one out here tonight, and then the big one against College Park on a short rest. We'll just have a few days to prepare in the lead up to the Thursday night kickoff. Yeah, my name is Jeremy McGrail, and I'll see you back for that one. We thank you for joining us on this broadcast here tonight. Woodlands victory formation, best formation in all of football. One more kneel down will do it. So Matoyer will take the final snap of the game here. Matoyer down to the knee. And that's going to do it. The Woodlands is going to win 45-32 over Conroe High. The Tigers making a spirited show after falling behind 45-13, scoring 19 points in a row. Not going away quietly into the night. We wish everyone a safe Halloween weekend. And go Astros. Thank you for joining us tonight. Playoff time is near.